Sri T. Rajya.
Thank you, sir. The railway minister has given a number of long-term goals, whether it is bullet train or other ideas. Obviously, they will take time to mature and become reality. But 2 years have passed since you came to power, they came to power, sir. There should have been some visible changes in railways. But such changes are not seen. To begin with, sir, I represent Tamil Nadu in this house. So I begin with Tamil Nadu. There is a gauge conversion program, Thiruvarur to Karaikudi via Tiruthurai-Pondi. There is inordinate delay in completing this project. Why? What is the problem in completing this work? Because my party and several organizations, local people have conducted number of campaigns, agitations for this project. But still it is pending inordinate delay, number one. Number two, sir, we have integral coach factory in Chennai. In fact, it is a pride for not only railways, for the entire nation. I have been arguing that ICF must be allowed to function to the optimum capacity so that it can help the railways to expand on. In fact, it can help the Indian railways to have collaborations with other countries also. It is not being done, sir. The third, the apprentices from ICF, they are not being properly utilized. This government should take note. Then, sir, the Nilgiri Mountain Railway has been accorded internationally recognized heritage status by UNESCO, which is again a pride for not only Nilgiri districts in Tamil Nadu, but for the entire nation. Ooty, it attracts nearly 2 lakh foreign tourists every year. To cater their needs, chartered trains can be started, introduced. Railways can think new, innovative, and to ensure regular service of NMR during the monsoon session and during monsoon session. Protective retaining walls should be constructed, and it is possible at places vulnerable to landslide because Nilgiri is hilly track. Then, sir, there is vacant goods shed at Metupalai, and this can be converted into a dormitory which can help railways to earn revenue. Sir, in Kerala, there is a demand for a new rail line from Talicherry to Mysore. Even when Ms. Sadanand Gowda was looking after railways, this was proposed to him. He was positive to that idea. Now, there is a proposal for having an airport at Kannur in Kerala. If that emerges as a reality, this railway line can be very profitable, very viable, and ministry will have to address these issues. Sir, having said that, I must also point out, government should not think of allowing private players to have a critical role in railways. Even in country like Britain, there is a demand for nationalization of railways. And our government should not give an impression that the railways or the critical, crucial functions of railways will be handed over to private players. That should not be the approach. Sir, the railway minister has dealt at length on some electronic innovations. It is good. We should go for new technology. But the vast majority of our people do not have access to internet or know how to use internet. Even if they know how to use internet, they need credit cards to buy tickets. The railway minister could have simplified or made buying tickets easier. The only thing the minister did is to make cancellation fee higher. That is the only thing the minister has done. You have a rethink on this issue. Sir, vast number of our people use railways, who use railways are poor and middle classes. Poor people and middle classes. Yet the railway minister has not has not given any assurance or any positive view for having more retiring rooms. After all, they are our citizens, they are our people, and they are poor. To make retiring rooms available is not a big problem. It needs some political will and sympathy for poor and ordinary people of this country. And what people need, they want decent, dignified retiring rooms, waiting rooms. This railway minister can think of it, ministry can address this question. Then, sir, there are accident sites and relief. There are accidents, railway accidents, for various reasons. Maybe human error can be one problem, or some other technical problem can be there for accidents. But once accident takes place, the relief team should rush there. And there are problems in sending the relief team to the accident sites. And the ministry really will have to work out some mechanism how to address this issue. Then, sir, this railways and the Swachh Bharat, everybody is talking about Swachh Bharat, constructing latrines in urban areas, rural areas. All right, but what about railway stations? Are we having adequate number of toilets, latrines? After all, they are our people. Our people, they go and they stay at the railway station waiting for trains, and trains are late, and they have to wait for hours together, and they need decent toilets. Sir. And railways have properties, railways have places, and railways can do. Only thing, again, it is question of some innovative thinking and having some political will to have sympathy for our fellow citizens, and railways should do this, sir. Then, sir, one more issue about this railways hospitals. There are railway hospitals, and which can be upgraded, multi-speciality can be introduced, and in fact, there can be access even to the common people to have some medical help, medical service in railway hospitals. Why can't ministry think of such things? Then finally, I come to one point, sir, that is this catering. Many people have spoken about catering. Even in this budget, the minister has declared that management of catering in the railways will be handed over to IRCTC in a phased manner. In this regard, sir, I would like to share some of the issues. As per Catering Policy 2012, the reservation policy existed for major catering units such as mobile units, vegetarian or non-vegetarian refreshment rooms, and that policy was withdrawn. Why? Sir, I am finishing. Then,
sorry, your time is over.
I am finishing. One minute, sir. The same was withdrawn for reasons best known to the then board members, and this has immensely helped the cartel of mafia gang operating in railway systems for years together. Railway board will have to address this question, and even the point of contention when the SC/ST are eligible to participate in tendering process for catering stalls in the last 10 years or so without any complaints. Why they should be deprived from participating in the major units by way of anti-reservation policy? Hence, it is imminent that the policy was promulgated by none other than Mr. Paswan.
Thank you, Mr. Rajya. I am afraid nothing shall go on record.
Nitish Kumar.